remain standing for our national anthem. Will our students who are doing the national anthem please come up to the stage?
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Graduates, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for the Schreiber High School class of 2016. I'd like to present our class to the building principal, Mr. Ira Pernick. Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Miller, and thank you to Sierra Amos, Jenna Cohen, Juliana D'Alessandro, Brianna Margarin, Jose Moran, and Noel Young for their lovely rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. Additionally, thank you to Mr. Tony Pinelli, Ms. Cara Garofalo, Mr. Mark Brenner, and Mr. Rudy Johnson, and the members of the Schreiber High School Music Program, over 200 strong today, for their wonderful music this evening. Good evening to Dr. Mooney, members of the Board of Education, staff, faculty, parents, family, friends, and of course, the class of 2016. In the autumn of 1986, I received my first compact disc player. That was the beginning of my senior year of high school. One of the first CDs I purchased was called Stop Making Sense by a band called the Talking Heads. On that album was a song entitled Once in a Lifetime. That song contained a lyric that I have thought of often throughout my life. Quote, "You may ask yourself, well, how did I get here?" It's a question I encourage you all to ask yourselves today and repeatedly as you touch each of the important signposts on your journeys forward. Without much effort and looking around the field here right now, you're able to identify friends, parents, grandparents, siblings, and other loved ones. Dig deeper, and you'll find so many others that have impacted you. Those who have offered advice, lent a hand, or set a standard for you to meet that you've never forgotten. How you all got here, to this moment, poised to become the next graduates of Schreiber High School, is a story that has included other stops along the way. You've been impacted by teachers, support staff, and administrators, who in some cases you may have never met. That I am the final administrator to speak to you on your journey through Port Washington schools is only due to my great good fortune. There are others who worked hard to create schools that have nurtured each of you and helped set the stage that you are about to stand on today. So maybe you're a product of Daly, or Guggenheim, or Manor Haven, or Sousa, or South Salem. Maybe your Port Washington experience started right behind me at Weber Middle School. Or maybe you joined us at Schreiber. Many of those school administrators are joining us today to help me celebrate you as you complete your time here as a student in Port Washington. Other administrators who helped shape your experience here in Port also join us. You may not have ever felt their guiding hand directly, but be assured that their efforts were aimed directly at providing you with the resources necessary to get you to your next desired station. Some of them are from pupil personnel services, creative arts, English language learners, guidance, technology, athletics, and others. They too celebrate your achievements with me today, and for that, I am grateful. If you think of your life as a mountain with a series of plateaus for you to attain, today you stand on one. I want you to take some time to think about all the kind people who played a part in helping you get to this point. Pretend you can look out from this plateau onto the expanse that is Port Washington Public Schools. Try and see as many people as you can that had a part in helping create today. Soon, you'll turn and start your journey to the next plateau on your own personal mountain. Along that climb, you'll find other people who will impact your life in ways you can't possibly imagine. If you continue the climb the way that I hope that you do, you'll find that the plateaus never end, and there are always people who will touch your lives in the most amazing of ways. Enjoy this plateau today with friends and family. Appreciate your accomplishment and recognize the long and prosperous history you are now a part of as graduates of Schreiber High School. I only ask that when you ask yourself, well, how did I get here? That you spend some time thinking of all of us, because I know I'll be spending my time thinking of you. Congratulations, class of 2016. Now it is with great pleasure that I introduce to you the President of the Board of Education, Mrs. Karen Sloan.
Good evening. On behalf of the Port Washington Board of Education, I would like to welcome and congratulate Schreiber's graduating class of 2016 and your families. I'm sure by now you have had your fill of good luck speeches and advice from well-meaning adults. Now you will have to hear mine too, but I will be brief. Know this for sure if you accept nothing else I say. Change is the only constant in life, but it doesn't mean it will be easy. Be brave enough to make change and let it reflect in your choices. Make those choices from your hopes, not your fears. Don't worry so much about the things you cannot change. Focus your energy on the things you can. The belief that all things change is true. No situation is permanent. Be the change you want to see in the world. You may not be able to change a situation, but you can always change the way you handle it. Don't be afraid of change. Embrace it. Dare to change, to make change, to cause change. Dare to be remarkable. Socrates said, the secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. You, the graduates of 2016, are the new. I look out at you, all unified, as one graduating class, and I know for sure you are the change we are looking for and hoping for. From what I can see, you have the power to make a difference for all of us. Congratulations to the inspiring graduates of 2016.
Thank you, Mrs. Sloan. Please welcome the representative from the senior class delivering this year's graduation address, Addison Ronis.
Good evening, members of the Board of Education, Dr. Mooney and administrators, Mr. Pernick, Mr. Miller, faculty, families, and friends. And welcome to the graduation of Paul D. Schreiber High School Class of 2016! We've come to the day we've been anticipating for 4 years, the couple of hours that we thought would be the climax of our high school story. But I wonder, what drastic change occurred when we put on these truly flattering gowns? Is something about to go down that we didn't cover in rehearsal? Probably nothing's changed, except we've started to sweat a little bit more. And yet, here we all are, waiting for something huge to happen. Perhaps we'll develop scales, fins, and the ability to communicate with fish, much like well-known Disney movie character Cody Griffin from the 13th year. And to make stakes even higher, our families and friends came to watch. Am I making you sweatier? If we're being honest, I may not be super qualified to spew wise words at all of you. I don't have a PhD in smart stuff to say to nervous teens, yet. And I can't tell you if there's some crazy metamorphosis that happens when you walk across the stage. But I might be able to tell you a few things that will hopefully make it so that you don't poop your pants when you do. First of all, this is just a day. Unless you're a fresh baby, you've had many days before, and you'll have many of them after this. You sleep for some of the day, you do some other stuff after that, and then you sleep again. Pretty neat, right? I don't mean to discount the excitement we all feel today. I certainly feel that excitement too. I did tell my fellow graduating class that I would get a Viking tattooed on my rear end if we won Spirit Week, so. What I mean is that you don't need to have all these wild expectations for today and just trust that this will be great, because it will. This beautiful graduating class of 2016 has been preparing for this day since we were fresh babies in the audience of someone else's high school graduation. We are ready for this, and we're good enough to be who we're supposed to be. My fear is that there are students sitting here who don't believe that, and if we don't believe it, all the amazing potential inside each of us is lost. Don't let that get lost. Embrace your strengths and throw them at people who say they don't matter. Those people are the living worst, and you should steer clear of them. This brings me to my next and probably most significant point. Nobody knows you better than you know yourself. This may be a hard pill for some to swallow, since taking online quizzes to find out what type of bread you are based on these 9 questions is much simpler than actually figuring out your place in the world. Side note, I'm Marble Rye. I know firsthand how easy it can be for us to be consumed by external judgment, especially since we tend to validate those criticisms, but you're just as bad if you engage in that garbage. We don't stay up late doing homework thinking about what successful students we are. We don't feel motivated to get involved in activities when we haven't had the chance to figure out what we love to do. And we definitely don't hold self-esteem as high up on the priority list as it should be if we've let other people determine our value, sometimes in numbers. You are far more than the grades you receive in school. Seriously, look at the people around you. Look at your best friends. Look at Yuri, for goodness sake. These are bright and fun and interesting human beings. Heaven forbid we should say the same things about ourselves. Watch this. My name is Addison Ronis, and I'm confident and funny, and I can wear Birkenstocks like my life depends on it. Now I'm a self-righteous you-know-what, but why can't we focus on what's good and milk it? Self-deprecation is so played out. Now comes the tricky part, actually expressing your identity. You know, I babysit pretty often, and nearly every time I do, I get to see the museum of Crayola abstract paintings and macaroni art created by these young minds. They display their work proudly and receive the appropriate ecstatic response from their audience, me. But they don't need me to tell them how great their work is, because they already have the confidence to explore and exhibit creativity. It's a genuine moment of unselfish happiness for them. And then, those children are sent off to school to fight for their rights to individuality. They struggle to maintain themselves while they're simultaneously told that they aren't good enough for the things they think they want. Then, by the time they get to where you all are, they firmly believe just that their creativity is not good enough. What was once encouraged and praised is now looked down upon. They are told to leave their imagination behind along with their youth. But I'm telling you what's what right now. Your macaroni art was worthy of the Louvre. That time you got a 60 on your 8th grade math test wasn't a failure. You knew 60% of the material, and that's pretty solid. Formative years in school should not be spent driving egos into the ground. They should be spent building up confidence and forming opinions and learning about yourself and about the world. Schreiber has been such an incredible space for all of us to take the time to flourish in this regard. We were given this huge gift, and we've already done everything we could have done. How on earth could anyone tell us that we aren't ready for the real world? Seriously, we're set. Granted, we may not be paying mortgages right out the gate, but I have faith nonetheless. At the end of the day, all that stuff we do in between sleeps is going to add up to the spectacular lives we will create. And just on the off chance that no one has told you this recently, but I at least am really proud of all of you. There's no pain quite like the one that comes from losing a pep rally to a group of people born in the year 2000, but we've made it through. That alone is something to rejoice in. Thank you and congratulations.
Addison Ronis. Thank you again, Addison. Wonderful job. Please welcome now from the Board of Education to present the Bogart Scholarship, Ms. Beth Weisberg.
Good evening. Welcome and congratulations to the Schreiber class of 2016. Serving on the Bogart Scholarship Committee with my fellow trustees, Larry Greenstein and Nora Johnson, has been the perfect culmination to my first year of service on the Board of Education. The Bogart Scholarship is awarded annually by the Board of Education to one or more members of the graduating class who have demonstrated academic excellence, leadership, and service to the school and the larger community. It is named for and given in honor of Dr. Elbert H. Bogart, a Port Washington physician who bequeathed a large sum of money to the school district upon his death in 1897. We began this with a remarkable slate of candidates. Each has enjoyed outstanding academic success, all in the top 5% of the class. In addition to academic success, these students devoted a tremendous amount of time and energy to extracurricular activities, athletics, and community service. The student being honored today excelled in all areas. They have not only participated in a wide range of extracurricular activities at school, but in almost every activity, they assumed a leadership role. They have devoted a great deal of time and service to our greater community. In taking on a leadership role in a community service organization outside of school, they demonstrated the ability to lead and inspire their peers, while clearly garnering the respect and trust of the adult leaders around them. This was all accomplished while attaining superior academic success in a very diverse and challenging curriculum. As an individual with natural leadership abilities and an outstanding work ethic, we are certain this individual will continue to rise to the top and help lead the way into the future. Please join me in congratulating the 2016 recipient of the Bogart Scholarship, Michaela Sarah Hyman.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Now, it is my honor to present our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Kathleen Mooney, for her salutation to the class of 2016. Dr. Mooney.
Thank you, Mr. Pernick. Before I begin, I would like to just take a moment, first of all, to congratulate all of our students who've moved up this week, from the 5th graders to our 8th graders at Weber, and of course to all of you this evening. And I would also just like to thank very much our custodial and grounds crew for the hard work that they all put into making all of our ceremonies just so wonderful and successful. And a special note of thanks to our technology department because of their efforts. For the first time, this ceremony is live streamed, so it's a great, great new change. Many thanks to the members of the Board of Ed, Ms. Callahan, Ms. Fennick, Dr. Westervelt, Mr. Pernick, Dr. Fitzgerald, Ms. Torres, Mr. Weiss, Senior Assistant Principal Mr. Miller, teachers, school staff, family and friends of the graduates, and of course, the young men and women of the Schreiber graduating class of 2016 for the honor and privilege of speaking with you this evening. To the class of 2016 and your families, congratulations. In just a few minutes, you will be the proud graduates of a public school education from one of the finest educational systems in our country. Although you may have had different experiences within our schools, you are leaving us with a high-quality education from a community that values its schools and is committed to its children. We have high expectations for you. However, based on your successes so far, you are more than ready to meet the challenge. You have distinguished yourselves as a class with outstanding academic accomplishments. You can boast 5 National Merit Finalists, as well as a number of semifinalists, 3 National Hispanic Scholars, 2 Intel Science Talent Search semifinalists, in addition to numerous local and state science, social science, and math awards, art, music, and athletic awards and achievements. But perhaps most impressive, and probably appreciated most by your parents, is the fact that collectively, as a class, you have been awarded approximately $2.2 million in scholarships to universities and colleges across the country. Many of you have also been bestowed scholarship awards through the incredible generosity of our school district and community organizations. And while it is not a competition, I do believe that you surpassed the class of 2015. Well done. For some of you, you will be continuing a tradition of attending college long established in your families. But for others, you will be the first person in your family to attend college. While our public education system is by no means perfect, this is evidence that the goal of equal educational opportunity is attainable for all who desire it. It is common to offer wisdom or advice to graduates. I have come to learn that some find it pedantic, and so I typically avoid it. But today, I am going to speak to you from the heart, literally about the heart, specifically about my heart. You are on the cusp of an important milestone in your life, and it is very exciting to share this moment with you and your families. I have also achieved an important milestone in my life. Exactly 1 month ago today, I had triple bypass surgery. So I'm going to let that sink in for a minute, and I'm going to keep talking, because how that journey unfolded is really the story for a different time. But we are all part of the same fabric that makes us human. I share this milestone with you because I believe that it binds us together with 3 significant threads in that fabric. The first thread is gratitude. You are here today in part due to the skills, talents, and expertise of exceptional, dedicated, and caring Board of Ed members, administrators, teachers, nurses, paraprofessionals, clericals, and custodians. I am here today in part due to the skills, talents, and expertise of exceptional, dedicated, and caring doctors, nurses, and patient care assistants. I truly hope that you feel the same depth of gratitude to the educators who helped shape your minds that I feel to the medical professionals who saved my life. The second thread that binds us is love. Neither one of us could have accomplished our milestones without the incredible network of support we receive from parents, other significant family members, and friends. They are the ones who encourage us when we feel defeated or just too tired to continue, and rejoice in even the smallest triumphs. I have been blessed that it has been my dad who walks this journey with me every day. I truly hope that you will always appreciate what I have come to know. Parental love is unconditional and never fails you, especially when you need it most. The third thread that binds us is courage. For many of you, the road to being in this moment was fraught with challenges and obstacles that only you know and experienced. But you overcame them with strength, determination, and courage. Both my diagnosis and surgery were a shock. In fact, it was terrifying. But I also had to summon my strength, determination, and courage to confront my fears and work towards reestablishing a normal life. I truly hope that you will continue to rely on the inner strength and courage I know each of you possesses in order to find your passion and achieve your goals. The truth of the matter is this: we may believe we are heading in one direction, but life has a way of taking us off course, sometimes in a heartbeat. But I am confident that you are leaving us today with the strength, knowledge, and integrity to withstand those challenges, whatever they may be or whenever they may occur. You must believe that you are fortified by gratitude, love, and courage to overcome them with grace and dignity. There is an ancient Chinese proverb that sums it up best. An invisible thread connects those who are destined to meet, regardless of time, place, or circumstance. The thread may stretch or tangle, but it will never break. May you be open to each thread that comes into your life, the golden ones and the coarse ones, and may you weave them into a brilliant and beautiful life. And may the diploma you receive today bring you good fortune and happiness always. My best wishes and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mooney, for sharing that. Dr. Mooney, it is now my pleasure to present to you the class of 2016. I have to ask you, Dr. Mooney, do you accept the class?
It is my honor to accept.
Robert Jester. Lucas Friedman. Ed Ed Condon. Robbie Marks. James E. Timothy. Carlo Vlahek. Benjamin Schaub. Jose Moran. Sydney Blass. Joseph Tatone. Tyler Nelson. Rachel Hewitt. Parker Meyer. Brandon Garcia. Megan Chekovich. Aaron Corsito. Rosicela Vanegas. Carrie McInerney.
Lisa DeCaro. Shannon Rybecki. Kiara Lewis. Olivia Featherston. Emma Feldman. Charlotte Hyde. Christina Marinelli. Carolyn Blumberg. Thomas Hansen. Jared Kaminsky. Zachary Jimenez. Ari Schachter. Charles Kobus. Aiden Finnerty. Kevin Hazen. John Gallagher. Andrew Edelhart. Andrew Kerr.
Danielle Hansen. Ciara Amos. Anna Ivanenko. Noel Young. Samir Patel. Taylor Garofalo. Juliana DeSantis. Paula Lopez. Molly Yellen. Sarah Moen. Blake Pusey. Juliet Vasquez. Stephanie Ramirez. Hannah Altouch. Julianne Avasis. Casey Quinn. Nico DeLucia.
Samantha Bizanoff. Danielle Tofik. Isabel Gold. Jenna Hecht. Carly Lanskowski. Eliza Hers. Talia Silverstein. Samantha Siegel. Delia Rush. Danielle Levitsky. Jessica Bear. Stella Ray Burrows. Julia Marani. Lexi Katz. Katie McDermott. Rihanna Stolper. Samantha Beltran. Felicia Waskover. Vera Puglisi.
Abe Rubin. Coleman Davis. Paulina Nunez. Natalia Boltran. Jessica Hernandez. Denise Hernandez. Melanie Troncoso. Tiari Navoa. Shannon Stanchio. Norhan Elshar. Marta Marina Benchamal. Cindy Arias. Jaylene Hernandez. Alexis Cruz. Brianna Magarin. Hope Walker. Cidia Castillo. Anna Zalea.
Michaela Hyman. Ashley Torres. Alexis Meehan. Nida Puleda. Amanda Gregus. Julia Esposito. Addison Ronis. Dimitra Vlahos. Aaron Bosgang. Helena Littman. Philip Verderame. William Day. Maxwell Silverstein. Chloe Silverstein. Madeline Reiter. Jane Kenyon. Gabriella Weil. Sabrina Passauer. Julia Tucker.
Bob Shee. Isaac Tang. Xinyang Yu. Sayuki Mori. Carlos Enrique Rivera. Christian Camacho. Byron Rudolph. Jake Ryan O'Leary. Hakan Levent. Lucas De Silva. Jordan Gonzalez. Mike Benzinger. Joe Gunta. Nick Elsick. Rafine Hawk. Eric Pasantes. Oscar Palacios. Santiago Tamayo.
Jonathan Hercules. Kasim Iqbal. Donald Foley. Kelton Wong. Prithviraj Talukdar. Matthew Johnston. Wilbert Rivera. Tiger Gao. Joseph Pizzuti. Jordan Chang. Brandon So. Michael Fasano. Kevin Yoon. Dylan Lee. Evan Gilmore. Jordan Yoner. Susan Maroney. Isabella Soldano.
Alexis Carmel. Anna Fox. Barry Cohen. Catalina Salvatierra. Andrew Gruber. Helena Kangatis. Heidi Yang. Emma Kabuto. Wenchi Oyang. Megan Malley. Allison Yu. Anna Thomas. Ashley Yee. Morgan Block. Vanessa Gil Sandoval. Gabrielle Sanft. Caitlin Bricault.
Liliana Martinez. Jose Melgar. Daniel DeMiller. Brian Rivera. Lester Reyes. Alan Chang. Anthony Kermy. Anthony Sandoval. Jason Mejia. Diego Espinosa. Alex Lutsky. Andrea Molina. Jonathan Roberts. Jacob Buckley. Aiden Kim. Heunso Kim. Jun Ho Chang. Richard Bizzini. Jason Toth.
Jenna Cohen. Giselle Tiemann. Alexandra DeAngelis. Daniela Morton. Shannon Russo. Bridget Doherty. Rebecca Hirsch. Nuran Murda. Zoe Smith. Jacqueline LeBay. Nicole Raquelme. Ariana Gabriel. Emma Cisneros. Lindsay Delamonte. Jessica Grubman. Sarah Ellerson. Olivia Tardera. Blake Dolan. Stephanie Epstein.
Regina Kim. Jaehee Lee. Haijun Ko. Haejung Lee. Jennifer Lee. Karina Chu. Samantha Wong. Francesca Moy. Usena Oolong. Yuri Nakagawa. Lauren Brensick. Jocelyn Sagastumi. Julia Langro. Andrew Risotto. Sam Hoke. Obi Sarkar. Eric Sandoval. Michael D'Amico. Alessio Vasali.
Milan Sani. Casey Linfield. Madeline Rosenbaum. Tori Finkel. Emily Polk. Alana Israel. Julia Silver. Victoria Sanger. Sydney Levy. Jesse Moskowitz. Amy Zack. Kayla Shafkowitz. Madeline Fagan. Harley Tung. Tracy Nashak. Emma Rosenberg. Austin Small. Matt Olbaum.
Joshua White. Charles Restivo. Christian Athanasian. Madison Cohen. Jillian Keys. Olivia Rothman. Isabel Miltenberg. Sophie Lipstein. Kristen Capozzi. Jennifer Hepner. Bailey Galassi. Daniel Devlin. Zareen Johnson. Isabel Vesey. Gabriela Alvarado. Julian Maisel. May Choi.
Ronnie Israel. Sabrina Heaps. Juliet Pia. Alexandra Jagard. Jennifer Vasquez Rea. Irma Bonilla. Jake Natz. Daniel Ernst. Dylan Lublin. Dylan Sika. Teddy Tannenbaum. Ethan Cohen. Noah Sherman. Hayden Brader. Ryan Del Monte. Benjamin Landau. Ian Brisson. Louis Michosa. Dylan Nissan.
Hallie Berebi. Nicole Albanese. Juliana D'Alessandro. Danielle Cohen. Ruthie Gottesman. Annie Klein. Catherine Hernandez. Eden Harari. Alyssa Aronow. Allegra Noto. Samantha Brooks. Seth Obadiah. Nicholas Ferraro. Eric Fishbin. Seth Barshay. Matthew Kramer. Jordan Silverstein. George Cristoforo. Matthew Spear.
William Barnes. Jonathan Mizrahi. Andrew Pizzella. Daniel Feldman. Anthony Currier Jr. Ashton Sachs. Zachary Hage. Nicholas Jarpa. Daniel Zimmelman. Arib Azam. Theodore Nick. Hector Recinos Herrera. Steven Sandoval. Bartholomew Fuchs. Dylan Livingston. Cameron Facciabene. Alessandra Vialta. Valentina Zangri.
Kevin Chapanoff. Eleni Kuvaris. Cami Friedman. Claudia Liftson. Kelly Chester. Nick D'Amico. Jacqueline Kindler. Rachel Weitzner. Michael Calderon. Jake Finkelstein. Theodore Gaydis. Jacob Margolin. Thomas Agate. Max Miranda. Jacob Steinberg. Justin Sanumi. Chelsea Siegel.
Laurel Martin. Paige Leeds. Mariam Khan. Jane Featherston. Samantha Mizrahi. Nicholas Astudillo. Javier Palanco. Maxwell Rutman. Owen Walsh. Justin Miro. David Palix. Alexandra Getz. Tiffany Iannucci. Mike Dispino.
Daniel Lee. Helen Carolina Merlos. Kristen Nanuli. Carolyn Ballerman. Ethan May. Jedediah Bondi. Pedro Galveo. Jake Moskowitz. Samuel Podolsky. Ashley Randall. Adeline Lerner.
Dr. Mooney, can I ask you to join me at the podium, please? Graduates, please rise.
Big moment.
Hold on, don't do that yet.
No.
Graduates, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Dr. Mooney, they're all yours.
Thank you. Okay, wait for it. By the powers vested in me by the state of New York and the New York State Education Department, as superintendent of schools, I officially declare you to be graduates of the Port Washington School District.
Congratulations, everybody. Let's hear it for the class of 2016.
Ladies and gentlemen, a set of keys have been found to our Chrysler or our Dodge. If you're missing your car keys, please come up front to the podium. Thank you. If you don't know they're missing, you'll find out soon.